Dumelang. No, Dumelang. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm back. Like I said, I'm back to stay. Okay, no, this is annoying. Have you watched those YouTube shows and you're like, oh, why would they start like that? So let me not be that person. Hello, how you doing? Ooh, welcome to the 4th episode of Rolling with Lebo Magolejo. Phakathi baloi, phakathi. Everybody who thought down with us, King Zuma must fall actually. What is it?
I just want to Zuma to fall down actually.
No, not down with us, not down with Rolling with Lebo Magolejo. We resurrect. You think you're done with us? We're like. Okay, that was not the plan. That was really not the plan to start the show. But how are you doing? Glad you're back. 4th episode of Rolling with Lebo Magolejo. We're back at it again, like I promised you. We may disappear for a month. We may disappear for a week. But just trust and know that we will return. And I'm back with a new artist, obviously. You may know her, you may not know her, but I'm about to put you on. If you don't, she is amazing. So I always knew Calya as Misha's sister, but there's so much more to this girl. Like, Calya's a whole character. This is how I met her, right? So I used to work at a production company called Well Done, where I met Mish. Lovely character. Yo, she's also another character, actually. The Donnellys. Characters. I kid you not. And come to think about it, you should check out Sisters Who Brunch, right, on Instagram. I'll definitely add it in the, what is it, description? Yeah, add it in the description for you. So you can check out these two sisters that are just like killing the game right now. They've got their own radio show going on, and they also do kind of quite, can I find that word, quite? They do quite a lot of Instagram lives. Open-minded, free-spirited, but before I get carried away, so the Sisters Who Brunch, right? One of them is Calya, like I said, Misha's sister. That's how I met her, as Misha's sister. But she came around to where we used to work. I think Calya lived in like a world of her own. I think she still does, which is great. I love people who live in their own worlds. I'd like to think sometimes I do, because I think maybe it's like an artist thing or a creative thing where you just don't care what anybody thinks about you, where you just do you, you know? Calya does her. Like, she's the girl she thinks she is. Like, rocks shades. Like, I think Calya started wearing those like skinny shades before they actually came out. Like, you know those cat-eyed glasses? The kind of girl who wears glasses indoors. Yeah, just know she's cool. She's super cool. I'm also gonna avoid saying Okay, so I have her on Facebook, right? And I've been seeing her, like, as much as I've been MIA, I'm still working, right? Like, I've been like, oh no, I want to chat to her and I want to chat to this person and that person. And so Calya is one of the friends I have on my Facebook. Is it contact list? Oh my gosh, I'm old. Who says Facebook contact list? But anyways, she's on my Facebook friend list, right? And so obviously you can imagine I see her posting quite often on the timeline. And a lot of the times I've seen her post, it's always been like music, and she's performing and she's gigging, and you know, yeah, it's just, she's like, I'm like, what? Calya is a musician? Calya sings? Calya is an artist? I didn't know this. And I mean, I couldn't know too much because I'd always met her on the outside. It was never really like a proper sitting. I mean, the one time I remember I went to go visit Mish. Mish had like a whole tea sort of, you know, round table thing kind of going on before red table round tables existed. Like, guys, these are real facts. But anyways, yeah, I guess that's where Calya kind of comes from, you know, next level, always thinking ahead. Like, she's ahead of her time. From just how she looks in terms of fashion, her vibe, and like I said, just the music that she used to post, and just I wanted to know more. I was like, no, Calya, I think it's about time we, peel these layers and get to know you a little bit. I bring forth to you, Calya.
So the name Don Calya came about me just wanting to incorporate my surname and first name into my stage name. So Calya is my first name, and then Don derives from my surname Donnelly, and ironically Don means the head of the mafia, the head of the crew. I've always been someone who's done their own thing and always stood out in the crowd. 100% free spirit. I'm very welcoming and accepting of everyone else. I was grown up that way. So yeah, just been wanting to express that all my life. I'm definitely an evening artist. I'm basically nocturnal. I feel like the best creativeness comes from me creating in the evening. So definitely more of an evening kind of gal. I think being an artist is both being born one and also making the decision that I want to pursue this as a career, because you can have the talent, but if you don't work at it or master it or be consistent or persistent, you can just be another artist. There was growing up, there were other aspirations that I wanted to be. First, I wanted to be an astronaut, then a hairdresser, and then a fashion designer for the longest time, which I still do want to pursue. But music had always been around and always also in the forefront. So I did know that at some point I was going to pursue music and being an artist as a career. The artist and music that I used to listen to back in the day, yes, I definitely do. I can say my sister was very much an influence around that. So Avril Lavigne's, Good Charlotte, Fall Out Boy, Rihanna, Beyonce, Green Day, Chris Brown, Drake, Nicki Minaj. So they were definitely inspirations and influenced, my music taste and sense of fashion too. Usually it's whatever I'm feeling or experiencing in that moment. So I hear a beat and I will write towards what I'm feeling in that moment. Or if I have an emotion, I will go in, write whatever's happening to me, whether it be a love story or breakup story. I think the only one time I did write where it was worldly and more of a situation or a social situation was when I wrote Make a Change, which is on SoundCloud, and it was just during COVID and kind of like how I felt just like unworthy as an artist. Like, what is the point of my career? I wanted to be more purposeful. And when I was writing it, I knew that I just could write about maybe liberating oneself of like, you might not be a healthcare worker in that point, but music could touch other people. Writing a song could touch someone. It means a lot because it's just that it shows me that, if I keep pushing hard and keep, my head down and focusing on what I want and goals, that I can get there, and eventually people will start recognizing. And when they do, it's kind of like, thanks for seeing the hard work that I do put into my work. COVID affected me personally as Calya and Don Calya, the artist. I think personally, so for Calya, it was that I had to do a lot of inner work. So just maybe it be more confident, or just figuring myself out as Calya and as the person and where I want to go to next. And as Don Calya, it was more of how does an artist move from obviously performing live or going out to studios to actually working from home and doing online and yeah, working as an artist online rather than being out there. Especially as an upcoming, it was very difficult, but the challenges helped, and I think I thrived through it. Do I separate Calya and Don Calya? I definitely do. I think Calya is more of your everyday chick. You know, you'll meet her up and she'll be chilling at Blondie's Greenside on a Saturday, and whereas Don Calya is very much the business end. You'll always catch her at shoots, events, performances, doing business calls, emails, and she's I think more stricter than Calya, I'll say. Other achievements I'm looking to bag in the future is um, definitely a Grammy, a Grammy, a Billboard Awards, even an Oscar. Hey, just throw that in. I'm also looking to just hopefully get signed, and deal with a bigger team and my own PR team, the Don Calya team. I'm also looking to just perform more overseas. So I've done nationally. I'd love to continue to perform overseas, getting more world tours or tours just in general, festivals, and yeah, I think in the future right now, currently I'm looking to obviously release music video and release my single with Universal Publishing. I definitely think the craziest or wildest goals that I've shared with family and friends is always that I'm probably never going to live in one city for more than 3 months. So it'll be me always traveling on world tours, whether it be New York or London, Australia, also just having a huge record label that it's independent but is on the level and basis like Sony and Universal, and also having a fashion label that's on in Fashion Week. I'd love them to either it enlightened them, or it made them, yeah, feel some type of way. Whatever emotion it is, I hope that they feel something and connect. Local and international acts I'm looking forward to collaborating with. Locally, definitely Shakana, Shane Eagle, and Kyan Cruz. And internationally, The Weeknd, Janae Akio, and Rihanna. You can definitely catch all my music on Spotify, Deezer, Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon, and YouTube. And you can also catch me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at Don Calya, so DON space Calya, Calya.
I'm like, dude, can you please just send me a link? Like, I want to hear some of your stuff, right? Was I not blown away? I'm like, what? Calya, dude, I need to hang out with you more often. You're about to blow up. You know what I mean? Like, she's literally about to blow up. And I'm telling you this now, so you know this. I think my light just died out, but it's fine because we're almost wrapping this up. But sent me this song. It's called Our Love. I'm like, no ways, girl. Where have you been? Dude, this is you? Is this the music that you're cooking up? Like, what? Mish? Dude, why have you not told me this, right? So long story short, loved the track. Listened to a few more, loved them. And like Our Love, for example, is like the kind of jams you'd hear on like your 94.7, 5FM. So I have no doubt this girl is growing and she's about to get bigger and better and like next level. And I always get excited when I introduce new artists, or artists that I think you don't know about but you probably already know them. But I get excited because I can sort of, not even sort of, like it's like you can prophetize and see where they're going in their career, in this industry that they're in. and she's gonna just be amazing, you know. And I'm excited to hear more of her music. I'm excited to share her with you. And if you do know her, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm sure she'll also be really excited to see that, you know, there's quite a lot of people that love her and that just enjoy her music and want to hear more, right? The performance right at the end, just one of the things that I look forward to. She'll be performing Our Love for us, so stick around, don't go anywhere. And before I leave, please like the episode or like the channel or the podcast, right? Subscribe, and also comment down below, share, please share the videos, snippets, even if you can, even if it's the performance. Let's put Calya on.
I was in a heated kind of thing, and I heard the beat and I was like, yeah, you know, I'm in the mood to write about this person and our relationship and, you know, how it has unfolded, you know, and it's basically our love and no one understands it, but that's okay. So that's basically what I wrote for Our Love.
I be looking at you, you be looking at me, trying to get up to me. I really like you, as you like me. This could be a real thing. Energies are flowing, flow, don't let go. Fire burning through you and me. Come and make it known that I'm all yours. I say come and make it known that I'm all yours. We should grow, make it known I'm all yours. Hold me tight, just for tonight. This could be our love. Our love. Our love. This could be our love. Our love. Our love. Our love. Our love. 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 My eyes sink deep, your hands creep in, our bodies meet. Lips so sweet, my heart melting for you and me. I just can't breathe without you here, right next to me. I feel you and me could be seriously lovers indefinitely. Nothing's felt this good, patience of a child that don't mean anything. I never had this kind of love. You made me feel like I'm the one. We should grow, make it known I'm all yours. Hold me tight, just for tonight. This could be our love. Our love. Our love. This could be our love. Our life. This could be our life.